Yesterday we did admin part. Let's go to the admin part. And in the admin part, I can see the pending, I can see approved, I can see blocked, I can see all the religions which I have created. Now next topic will be, if I see pending, I want to change it to approved. So I should give admin authority to change it to approved. So how to do that? Let's see that one. So this is my admin page, and I will click this, left click this arrow, and I will say insert column right. So right column is created, and here I will say update, and here I will give the final status. So what I want to do, let's say if I want to make it pending, I will give pipeline, or I want to give it as approved, I will give pipeline, and I want to block it, blocked. So if I click pending, I will select all in the table, and I will say vertical top. So if I click pending, the status of this row will become pending. If I click approved, status of this row will become approved. If I click this row, this blocked, status of this row will become blocked. So for example, if I refresh this page, I see pending approved block. So this is currently with the pending one. Status is pending. So if I click approved for this record, it will change from 0 to 1 and it will become approved. If I click blocked, it will change from 0 to -1 and this record will become blocked. Let's say if I go to approved list, if I click pending, this record will change to pending status and it will go in the pending column. If I click blocked, this row will become blocked and it will go inside the block panel. So this is how admin will update the religion to pending, to approved, or to blocked. Pending status will not be visible to any user. It will be only visible to the owner of the religion. Blocked one will not be visible to any of the user, and it will be only visible to the owner of the religion. Approved one will be visible to owner of the religion also. It will be available to the whole community. All the community can see that. So this is the purpose of this approved. You will see the looks are not really great now. We will change the looks later on. Right now we are only concentrating on the functionality. So let's complete the functionality, then we will put some time to improve the looks of the page. So now how to do that? So I will click pending and I will choose which page to call. I will call the same page. That is, I will go to admin panel and religion. I will call this religions.php file. Here I will put the status, the new status, the one which I want to change to. So let's say I can say changed status equal to. Since I want to make it pending, what should be the value of change status? I want to change the status of this row 0. So I will say 0. Right. Also, I want to pass this current status also, because I should remain in the same page. To remain in the same page, I should also pass this status which I am already passing in the URL. So let's say and, that is ampersand, status is equal to whatever is coming from this URL. I will tell you how to grab this. Right now just say status equal to blank. I will tell you how to get it and then use this one, whatever we are passing in the URL. Right now I'm passing blank, but I will tell you how to get that exact value. Now also I want to pass this religion ID, because I don't want to, I should know which record should be updated in the database. So I also want to pass the religion ID. Got it? 3 things I have to pass. Now what is the religion ID? If I go to the code level, you will see religion ID is this one. So if I have the record 1, the religion ID will be 1. If I have record 10, religion ID will be record 10. So I am taking this row and I am putting inside here. Dreamweaver is converting ampersand sign to and AMP. That is not good. So I will delete AMP semicolon. Here also I will delete AMP semicolon. I want only ampersand sign. So now if I go here, if I refresh it, you will see pending is a link. And if I click this pending, you will see in the URL status changed equal to 0. And the status is empty because I have not taken it into consideration this part, and religion ID is 1. If I do this for this one, you see status change status is 0 and the religion is 4. So whatever row I am doing, I am passing that ID in the URL. Is this clear? This part, first part and the last part. This is the change status and this is the ID which I want to change, which row I want to change. Is this two part clear?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, let's put it in for the approved. I will select the approved. I will choose the religions file and then I will say changed status is equal to what? What will be the change status?
1 for the
1.
approved right here.
Right, approved means 1. And this will be the past status which is coming in the URL. And I will pass the religion ID equal to whatever it is. So I will go to the code view. I will just remove these things because this is not good. Dreamweaver is doing this. Previous version of Dreamweaver was doing this. New version may not do this one. And that religion ID will be the same, the religion ID, which is this one. Same thing I will do for the blocked, but in the blocked I will change from 1 to -1. So I will add the A tag href equal to this part, and instead of 1 I will pass -1. Now I have to put the status which is coming in the URL. So this is my page. Now if I click pending, I am getting status 0. So I should pass status 0 in all the 3 cases. If I am in approved page, I should pass status 1 in all the cases. That is, I have to take this status from this URL and put that inside this each of the link. So how to do that? Let's go to the page. If you see in my Dreamweaver page, this is the URL. This is URL. I am passing variable in the URL. That means if I want to access it, I should use the PHP variable, and that variable is called get status. This is the get status. Since I am getting from the URL, this is the way we grab it from the URL in PHP. So I am putting it in the chat. So if I echo this statement, then what will come? Let's check it. If I say echo get status and I exit out, here I am getting 0 here, and if I refresh it is coming 0. If I pass status as 1, it will going as 1. If I go as a 2, it is going as 2. So whatever in the URL I am passing status, I can access it with the get status. And if you see, this get status is saved in the variable called as this. You will see this get status. This is the get status. It is saved in one variable. What is the name of the variable? What is the name of the variable? So this get status is saved in which variable? So this get status is equal to, this variable is equal to get status. So if I print out this one, it will be same as get status. Both are same. So I am taking this get status and saving it in this variable. Dreamweaver is doing it automatically. So if I print out this variable, it will be same what I am getting in the URL. See, it is coming same. It is coming same. If I pass 8, 6, so either I can call with get status, or if I call with this variable, that is the code name underscore rs religion, it has same value. Is that clear? Both has same value. So either I can use get status or I can use this value. It's variable. It is one and the same thing. So what I will do here, when I'm passing status, I will start with the PHP tag. I will say echo and I will put this variable name. So whatever status is coming in the URL, it will be displayed here in the status. I want to pass the same status which I have in the URL, because when the page will refresh, I want to be use this one. So I will go to the project. Now if I click pending, you will see status is going 0. If I'm in the approved page and if I click pending, you will see status is going 1, because this status is something which page I am on. Since I am in the approved page, status is 1. So if I'm clicking pending or approved or blocked, I am on the same page. I should not go to the pending page if I am in the approved page. Have you understood the meaning of this variable? Why I am passing this variable? No answer. That means you have not understood.
I got it.
Carrie, Kate.
Yes, but need practice.
Okay. So I will tell you once more. You practice. This is the get status which I am getting from the URL. This variable is saved in the code name religion. So either I can use this one get status or I can use this one. It has same meaning. So I can use
Yes.
this one and I will echo it in the status. And why I'm putting in the status? Because I want after update of this row, user should remain on the same page. That means if I am in the approved page, if I update any of this one, I should be in the approved page only. I should not go to the pending page when I click approved, or when I am on the pending page, I should not go to the block page when I am in the pending page. So I should remain in the same page which I am. For example, if I am in the all page and if I click pending, I should be in the all page only. I should not go to the pending page after I click pending, approved or blocked. So that's the reason I'm passing the status also, and this is a change status which I want to change it. And last one is called the religion ID, which I want to the one which I want to update the row. I also want one more row, one more column for delete. Let's say if I don't like this religion, I want to delete it. So I should be able to delete it. Let's click the this icon and I will choose the religion page, and here I will pass delete id equal to, I will pass the id of this row. And what is the id of this row? It will be the religion id. And I will also pass status. Why I am passing status? To keep the user in the same page. And what will be the status value? What will be the status value? What will be the status value?
Is it the ID?
No, it will be the current status of the page. And what is the current status of the page? Code name rs religion. This is the variable which is saved in the get status. This is the variable name. Why I am passing the status? What is the reason I am passing the status here? What is the reason I am passing status here?
To stay on the same page.
to stay on the same page, because if I'm on the pending page and if I'm deleting one row, I should be on the pending page only. I should not go to other page. That's the reason we are passing the status, current status. If status is approved, that means I'm on the approved page. And when I delete the record will be deleted, but I should remain in the same page. And that is the reason we are passing the this status. Now I will do one more change. I will also say no record found. So for example, if I don't get anything from the database, I should show this one. I should not show this table. So I will select this table. I will click the plus sign in the server behavior and I will say show region. In the show region, I will say show record set, show region if record set is not empty. And I will click this and I will choose the record set and I will click OK. So this above part will be displayed if we have some data from the database. Then now if I click this part, that is the no record found, and I will say show region if record set is empty, and I will choose the record set and I will click OK. So if I don't get any record, I will see this text message. But if I get some record from the database, then I will see about table. So let's see if I click refresh. Right now all have records, so I'm not seeing the no record found. Let's change in the database. Let's change in the database to one of the record to maybe 1. So there is node 0. That means no pending record. If I don't have any pending record, if I go to pending page, you will see no record found because I don't have any pending record. But if I go to approved, I will be able to see the records. If I go to blocked, I will be able to see the record. But if I go to pending, I don't see any record. So I will display this message. And you got it, how to display the message. Select first all 3 tables and say show record region if record set is not empty. Then select this part and then click the plus sign and say show region if record set is empty. So try to do one and or the other. Now we will first do the delete part. So delete part means I am sending the delete ID in the URL. What I am doing, I am sending the delete ID in the URL. So you have to remember this part. What you have to remember, delete ID is sent in the URL. So whenever we have delete ID in the URL, that means I have to delete this record. Whenever I see delete ID in the URL, if I have delete ID, that means I have to delete that record. So how to delete the record? Check here. I will click the plus sign and I will click the delete record. Once I click delete record, it will give me one form. I have to fill that form. Which connection? I will choose my connection. Which table I want to delete record from? I want to delete from the religions table. Which what is the main primary key? That is the religion ID. And what is the variable coming in the URL parameter? In the URL parameter, what is the variable coming? For the delete, what parameter or what variable I am sending in the URL? I will be sending in the URL delete ID equal to 1 or 2 or 3. If I send delete ID 1, that means I want to delete the record with the religion ID 1. If I say delete ID 2, that means I want to delete the record with religion ID 2. So here I am saying delete ID, but I have to delete religion ID from the table. So in the delete record form, I will say religion ID is equal to URL parameter is equal to delete ID, because in the URL I will be passing as a delete ID. And after deleting, you want to send user to some page or you want to remain in the same page. Since I want to remain in the same page, I will not fill this part and I will click OK. Now delete is added. You can see this delete functionality is added. Now if I refresh the page And if I want to delete some record, for example, I want to delete the last record, I will click delete and it will be deleted from the database. You can see this is deleted. I can delete another record also. I deleted all the records. So I don't have religion now. Got it? How to delete it?
But are we going to have this hard delete or soft delete?
Yes, that is the good question. Right now I created the hard delete part. It is deleting from the database table exactly. But we will not do hard delete in reality. We will do soft delete. So to do the soft delete, I will do that changes after a couple of days because I need to make something and then I will do that soft delete. I will change this part. Right now I will do hard delete, but later on we will do soft delete. So that is the good question. Everybody know what is the difference between soft delete and hard delete? Do you know difference between hard delete and soft delete?
Can you explain it?
Okay. So let's open the notes. So I will write down. So there are two kinds of delete. One is called soft delete and another is called hard delete. When I am deleting from the database, deleting from the database, it is called hard delete. So it will be deleted from the database and no one can recover it. And if I go to database, it will be not available here. But what is the soft delete? Soft delete means I will create one flag here. That flag will be 1 or 0. And then what I will do, whenever someone deletes it, I will make flag equal to 0. Otherwise, flag will be 1. So whenever the flag is 1, that means the record is not deleted. Whenever someone deletes it, any admin deletes it, it will change only flag equal to 0. It will not really delete the record from the database. If we delete the record from the database, tomorrow by mistake user has clicked it and he want to recover his religion, he cannot do that. But if I have done soft delete, I will only change the flag to 0, and tomorrow if user wants to revert his religion or he wants his religion back, I can only change flag equal to 1 and then user will get that religion back again. So it is very bad idea to do hard delete as it will be deleted from our database and we won't be able to see what was there in that religion. So in generally, most of the time we will do soft delete in our whole project. But right now I'm doing hard delete to show you one how to do the delete. That's the reason I did hard delete. And second thing is right now I don't have that flag of 1 or 0. That means I need to create that flag and use that flag, which I will do in few days. So right now I don't want to do soft delete, but in reality, when this project will go live, I have to do soft delete before I publish this live. Got it? Difference between the hard delete and soft delete.
Yes. Yes.
So in reality, we will do soft delete. Right now I'm doing hard delete for some time just to show that it is deleted kind of thing. In reality, most of the people don't do hard delete because that will remove the data from his database and that people will not like it. So we will do soft delete. Right now, let it be hard delete. So we did the delete one. And now we will do the update part. Update part means if user click pending, it should change to pending. If user click approved, it should change to approved. If user click blocked, it should change to blocked. Let's do that one. So before that, I need to create some religion because all religion are gone. I will create Hindu religion, for example. Okay, so religion is created. Let's go to admin. I have this religion with a status of 0 and I need to make it approve. So whenever I click approve, this status should change to 1. Let's take that one. Let's see how to do that. Now, to do that, I have to write the code manually. I will write the code manually. Dreamweaver gives some power to do the update part, but not exactly for this purpose. This is our custom purpose, and Dreamweaver does not have this for custom purpose. But Dreamweaver has something for update that we will see in few days. But right now I will do it hard coded with my hand. I will write down a manual code to update these things. So look how I'm doing that, and you can practice it when you go home, when you practice this exercise. So when I am trying to update this to pending, approved or blocked, what variable I'm passing? I'm passing religion ID. And when I was deleting it, what variable I was passing? Delete ID. So I have to make the distinguish between the two IDs. Both should be different so that I know whether user want to update it or whether you want to delete it. So here I am passing the religion ID. Also I am passing the change status. So let's take this as a parameter religion ID. If I get religion ID, that means user is trying to update it. But when I get delete ID, that means user is trying to delete the record. So this way I know whether user want to update it or whether you want to delete it. So let's go there and we will write the code. So we will copy something from here. From this delete part we will copy. So what is written in the delete part? If is set $_get. Since it is delete ID here, but in the update case, we will get religion ID. I will say religion ID. That means if I get religion ID in the URL and $, I'm copying from here, or I can take it here and then I can replace it with the religion ID. I copied this part. Only thing, instead of delete ID, I will say religion ID. And I will close the if case. And I will copy this part also here. But here, if you see, the SQL statement is called the delete, but here we want to update it. So to update it, I will replace it with update, and I will give the table name. Table name is religion. So update religions, and I will say set, and I will give the field. Which field I want to set? Let's see in the database what is the field name. So which field I want to update? Which field I want to update? I want to change the status. So which field I want to update?
The religion status.
Religion status. So I will say set religion status is equal to, you will see how Dreamweaver has created this as a equal to %s. Similarly, I will say religion status is equal to %s. Now, this %s is something variable which I have to fulfill. Since this %s, let's discuss about this part. In the delete case, I have the religion ID is equal to %s, and in %s is nothing but this variable, that is $_get delete ID. And this function is added to this variable. Don't worry about this function right now. Forget about this function. So if I have %s, only one %s, that means I am putting one variable. If I have 2%s, that means I have two variables. So I need to add one more variable here. So if you go to the update part, I have 2%s. Since I have 2%s, I should put this as a two values. This is the one value, and I will put comma, and I will put another value. I created two values because I have 2%s. First %s will match with this one. Second %s will match with this one. This %s will be replaced in the live with this one, and this percentage s will be replaced with this one. So instead of $_get delete ID, what will I put? What will be the variable? Instead of delete ID, because we are not deleting, we are updating it. So instead of delete ID, pardon?
Religion ID, right?
Religion ID. So I will copy this religion ID and I will put religion ID here. And here is the religion status. Instead of delete ID, what will I put here so that it should get the status? So we
Religion
map,
status.
pardon?
Religion status.
Your voice is breaking.
Religion status.
Religion status, we are not passing in the URL. We are passing this in the URL.
Oh.
So what will be the here? What will be the value here? $_get. What is this?
Religion ID and then
Oh.
what?
What is this? What is this?
Change your status.
Change status. So we need to pass $_get change status, because religion status is not coming as a religion status in the URL. In the URL, it is coming as a change status. So what we will do is religion status is equal to $_get change status, because the variable which is coming from the URL is change status, and this religion ID variable is coming as religion ID. You got the difference between these two?
Yeah.
This is something which we are getting from the URL. This is something which we are updating in the database table. I kept the both name different purposely so that you should know the meaning of each as a different. This is coming from the URL, and it is coming in the URL in the form of change status. And this religion status is in the database. So I'm saying the database status should get the status from the URL, and URL is change status. Again, I'm asking, is this clear, Tamil?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. So now,
Basically, we are building a SQL.
right,
Yeah,
I'm
passing
building the SQL, and first one is mapped to this variable. Second one is mapped to this variable.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so this is the SQL we build, and it will run. And now if I do refresh, the status will change. See, it is gone. Why it is gone? Because status is changed to approved. Now it will be appeared in the approved one. So it went to the approved one. If I make it blocked, it will go from here. It will go to the block status. It is in the block status. If I go to the pending, I don't see it because it has become blocked. If I again change it to pending, it has gone, since I'm in the block page, but it has gone to the pending. So if I go to pending, I can see it. So whenever I'm changing the status, I am remaining on the same page, but the record is going to another page. If I click approved, the record will become approved, but I will remain in this pending page. Since I am in the pending page, I won't be able to see it. It's in the approved one. Are you getting me? Why I'm getting no record found?
Yep.
I am on the approved page. I click the blocked. Record become blocked, but I am in the approved page. So if I go to the block page, I can see it. Let's go to all page. And here I am in the all page. If I click pending also, I will be able to see. If I click approved also, I am able to see. If I am in the block page, I am also able to see that one. You are getting me?
Yes.
Yeah, there is some problem here. You will see this time is updated every time. Okay, that is something different which we need to fix it. Because of some database thing, it's not doing properly. So we will fix this next time whenever we get time, but forget about this date. But at least we are able to update properly, and it is changing the status. So if it is pending status, it will be 0. If it is approved status, it will be 1. If it is blocked status, it will be -1. If I want to make this as a soft delete, I can make one more status of religion status as 2. let's say I will say 2 is now deleted. I can say if I change the status to 2, it will become deleted. This is up to me. So what I can do, instead of doing the hard delete, I can say this is a hard delete. I can make one more status called as soft delete. For soft delete, what I will do, I will change the status to, for example, 2. So now if I pass status as a 2, the status will become 2 and it will become kind of soft delete. So if I refresh the page, this is called hard delete. It will delete from the database. Let's do the soft delete. So the status become 2, and we can think that status 2 is kind of soft delete. We will not make this visible to anyone in the site, and we will consider it as a soft delete. So it is not appearing in the pending, it is not appearing in the approved, it is not appearing in the blog. That means it's kind of deleted. Though it is appearing the all, we can skip that also. I will tell you how to display this, not display in the all one also. But we see that status has become 2, and this is kind of soft delete. That means it will be not available to anyone, and it's kind of soft delete. So this is how we do soft delete. We change some status, and that status we will say that don't show this status. So if user will go to the pending also, he will not able to see it. If user will go to approved also, he will not able to see. If user go to blocked also, he will not able to see, because it is actually deleted. It is soft deleted. It is there in the database, but we don't show to the user, and we make the status equal to 2. And in the mind, we will say that if it is 2, that means it's a soft delete. We will not show it to any user. Even we will hide it from admin also if we want. Right now I'm not hiding it, but we can hide it from the admin, and we can put it in another parameter called as recycle bin. So admin can go to the recycle bin and get that deleted record back to the undeleted state. That way we can manipulate it. Right now I'm not doing that part, but we can do that thing. We can create a recycle bin here, and that status 2 will go to the recycle bin. And in the recycle bin, that means it's a deleted state, and only admin can bring it back whenever he wants, but user cannot see it. User will think it as a deleted. Is this clear? This part, soft delete part?
Yes.
Kate,
Yes.
Carrie,
Yes.
if you don't understand, just tell me, because one student may be little intelligent more, maybe he has worked more, he will understand it. All students cannot understand to that level. So if you don't understand anything, just ask me that, okay, I don't understand the meaning of soft delete, or what is the status 2, or maybe you are not clear little bit now, but when we will do more, we will make it more clear. I will make it more clear when we will go further. Is this clear how to change the status? So whenever user will come, he will create the new religion website like this. He will come here and he will create a new religion, for example, Christian religion. And he will insert the record, then admin, it will go in the pending state. It is not available to the user. So when admin will go to the page, he will see, oh, pending is Christian religion, and admin will read the description, blah 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 blah. So admin will think that, okay, this religion is good one, let's make it approved. So I will click the approved one. Once I click approved, that Christian religion will go to the approved state. Let's go and change this one also to approved. So both the religions are now approved. I will go into the approved. I can see both the religions. So now first step is done. Now we will go to the second step tomorrow. After religion creation, that is after approval, what is the next step? We will do that tomorrow. One thing here I want to explain is that I also want one more field. That field will be called as, we discussed on that day, that field will be religion type. That type means if it is public or if it is closed. Public means anyone can add the views inside that religion. Okay, let's make this type enum, and I will make it as a public or closed. So if it is closed, that means only the owner who has created the religion can add the views. Because this is my religion, I want to add my views. My views are, let's say, be kind to human being, don't eat non-veg, don't go late to your office. These are some kind of my views. So since if I create this group as a closed group, that means I will be able to, only I am allowed to put the views. But if the status is the public, then anyone can come and put the views in that religion. So if I create Hindu religion, there may be hundreds of views in the Hindu religion. I don't know all. So I will make it as a public religion and let people will come and put the views in that religion. So that's the difference between the closed and the public one. So I will add this type. So I added the public and closed. So since I added in the public religion type, I will put this in the insert page. That is when I'm creating the religion. So here I'm creating the religion. I will add one more column. Here will be religion type. I click the Control M, so I get the new row, and in the new row I'm putting the details. I will click the forms. In the forms, I will choose maybe radio button. Here I will say public, and I will click another radio button, and here I will say closed. Only user can add. I will give some explanation. Can add views, and in the public, anyone in world can add views. I just give the explanation. What is the difference between two? I will click the public one and change the name to, what is the name? Religion type. And what is the checked value? It will be public, since I have public here or closed. So if I will check another check button, and I will change the radio button name to religion type. Since it is radio button, both should have same name. You cannot keep one different name, another different name. Both should have same name. And in the checked value, I will say closed. And initially, I will make the closed one as the checked. I want user to create the closed one, not the public one. Public one will be only few religion like Christian religion, Buddhist religion, Hindu religion. These will be the public religion. Or user wants his personal religion to be public, he can do that. But most of the user, I want him to create the closed one. So I will make this closed. Let's make this bold. Okay, so this is how we build our first page. Now I only added it in the form. I need to integrate into the PHP code so that it should also insert in the database. So I will click this insert record on the right side in the server behavior. I will double click it. A form will open, and here I will click the religion type, and I will choose form.religion type. So it will be linked. The variable which I created in the form will be linked to the database religion type by this mapping. And I'll click OK. Now these two fields are now tied to the database. So whenever now if I create new religion, I can choose either of these two. So let's try that. Let's make this as a default also. I will alter this table and I will make it not null. That means it is forced to put any of this value. And if user will not put it, it will be the closed. So by default, it is closed. So by default, it is core. It's not null. That means user has to put some value inside it. Now let's create again one religion. So now you will see this is the added fields on it. I will create another religion, for example, Buddhist religion, blah blah text. I'll say public and I'll insert the record. And now I'll go into the database and refresh it. Okay, you will see this is created as public. Let's change for other old record to closed one and I'll save it. So this record is the public religion and all other two are non-public. That is those who are closed. Since it is the religion 0, I will go to the admin panel and make it 1. I will go to the admin panel. I see this new religion created. I will approve it. Once I approve it, it will go to the approved state. So I got public also here. Now, if the religion is already created with the name, let's say I created Hindu religion and another person also come and create the same religion. So I should give some error. I should not allow that user to create with the same name. So that we will do tomorrow. We will not allow user to add the same name if that religion already existed in our system. Another thing we have to do tomorrow is now we will put the views. Now religion is created. Now admin will come, owner will come, user will come, and he will put his views. He may put 100 views, 1000 views, 100,000 views, whatever views he likes. He can put all the views, and then we will play with the views. We will copy the views. We will delete the views. We will do many things when we do that part.